What up, YouTube? It's your boy John Dash, and yeah, I just gotta chat with y'all for a minute. These restaurant workers out here are pretty trashy, man. The lack of customer service. You walk in there, they don't make eye contact with you, won't communicate with you, and then they get mad at you when you leave and they're bringing out your order because they didn't communicate with you for 10 minutes and they're mad like it's your fault. Like you're supposed to be waiting there. Now, it's one thing to be communicating and say, hey, it's gonna take 10 minutes. But it's another thing to communicate and say, hey, it's gonna take 2 minutes or it'll be done in 2 minutes. And then 5, 7, 8 minutes later, you're still nothing. To expect somebody to wait like that, I don't think that's a reasonable expectation. And then, you know, these platforms or algorithms in these restaurants, they need to work better. I mean, on a day that's busier, they should know to be able to like move some type of slider to say wait more. On a day there's nothing's going on, it's not a lunch rush, wait time, slide it over to lower. Should be that simple. And also, a matter of fact, it should be capacity time too. If your kitchen can only handle 10 orders and you got 15, well, capacity timer starts at 10. For those other 5, there should be some type of add-on. I don't know, 15 minutes. You got 15 orders, it's gonna take an hour and a half. You know your capacity. You're wasting everybody's time. The customer's pissed. The driver's pissed. The platform's not delivering orders because every driver's waiting at every restaurant that don't have a delivery ready. Like, who wins there? You're not doing anything for anybody, especially these restaurants who try to get the driver there way before the order is ready when the driver could have delivered 2 other orders. So now we got more customers waiting, more orders waiting because they can't assign them the drivers because you assigned your order to a driver too early. And I'm sure the algorithm for assigning a stacked order is going to be different than assigning an order to a driver that has no orders already in the area, or that's not going in that direction because now you got to factor in additional information. It's just really that these restaurants are being extremely inconsiderate, not only to the drivers, not only to the platform, not only to other customers, not only to their customers, because half of the time what ends up happening is their customer ends up taking the brunt of it because after waiting for that, you know, food 10 minutes, I'm unassigning almost out of spite sometimes, and now that food's getting cold. You got to get another driver there that's going to be there late. Now the customer has to wait longer. Food is getting colder. I mean, as that customer, I don't have a good perception of that restaurant. As the first driver, I don't have a good perception of that restaurant. As a second driver who sees this restaurant giving me this order that's to be delivered late, I don't have a good perception of that restaurant. I don't know why they do it. I think there has to be some accountability. I know that between DoorDash and these restaurants, they have these agreements where I know DoorDash takes a cut. Maybe DoorDash should take a bigger cut in some of these cases. Maybe there should be a penalty cut. I know these restaurants have very thin margins and all, but I mean, they're messing up DoorDash's business. If I'm DoorDash and I know that these restaurants are doing these things out of order, taking a driver off the street, reducing how many deliveries I can get done in that area per hour, because I know the pattern of excessive wait times and leading to canceled orders, leading to late deliveries. As DoorDash as a platform, I'm also looking at these restaurants as having a negative impact on my reputation as well as a platform. So it does behoove DoorDash to actually make restaurants more accountable for getting drivers assigned too early or taking too long to get an order prepared. But there should be something, there should be a penalty of some sort, there should be some accountability, you know, for every one of these orders. Hey, DoorDash says, hey, you did this too early, you assigned this too early, you got to pay a percentage back, 1% of that. You know, instead of 15%, now I'm taking 16%, or take an extra 5% penalty. Honestly, an extra 5% penalty sounds like the cure. If you knew you were getting taxed an extra 5%, as an owner, I'd make sure that shit rolls downhill. Like, as a worker, if you're not operating that tablet correctly, you're costing me money on multiple orders per night. Either that's coming out of your paycheck, that's coming out of the store, that's coming out of some type of performance evaluation, profit sharing, I don't know what. Like, that's where I think this restaurant accountability has to go, because otherwise, it's a bigger impact than people think. It's bigger than just DoorDash drivers versus restaurant workers. Man, but that's me. I just get that off my chest. I think that does it for this video. If you like this, give it a like. Let me know what you think about my idea. Subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. Until next time, dash optimally. Peace.